Hi friends, welcome to the fifth session of polynomials. So today let's see about what is a factor theorem. So factor theorem, if p of x is any polynomial of degree 1 or greater than 1 and a be any real number such that x minus a is a factor of p of x, then p of a is equals to 0, and p of a is equals to 0, then x minus a is a factor of p of x. So if this is a factor, if any number is a factor, means when we substitute that one, that value p of x, that will be equal to 0. If this is equal to 0 means then it is understood it is a factor of that thing. Okay, so let's see with some examples. So first, exercise 2.4, determine which of the following polynomials has a factor x plus 1. So first question, x cube plus x squared plus x plus 1. So we know if x plus 1, for x plus 1 we have, when we transpose this one, that will becomes x minus 1. So just substitute that value, therefore the 0 of x plus 1 is minus 1. So p of x is given value x cube plus x squared plus x plus 1. Wherever we have x, instead of that we are going to use minus 1. So p of minus 1, minus 1 the whole cube plus minus 1 the whole squared plus minus 1 plus 1. So minus 1 the whole cube will give you minus 1. Minus 1 the whole squared plus 1. Plus into 1, so plus 1. Minus 1, then plus. So minus 1 plus 1, minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled. So answer is 0. So when p of x is divided by x plus 1, then the remainder is 0. Therefore x plus 1 is a factor of x cube plus x squared plus x plus 1. Same way, let's go for the second one. X power 4 plus x cube plus x squared plus x plus 1. So here, so we know the factor is x plus 1, so instead of x we will be using minus 1. So minus 1 the whole power 4, minus 1 whole power 3 plus minus 1 the whole squared plus minus 1 plus 1. Now simplify, minus 1 whole power 4 is 1. Minus 1 whole power 3 is minus 1. So minus 1 into plus, it is minus 1. Minus 1 the whole square becomes plus 1. Plus 1 into plus, it is plus 1. Plus into minus 1, minus 1. Plus 1. When we just check 1, 2, 3. So 3 minus 2. So that is equals to 1. So we are not getting the remainder 0. We get some other numeral as 1. So since p of minus 1 is not equal to 0, therefore p of x is not divisible by x plus 1. That is, x plus 1 is not a factor of x power 4 plus x cube plus x squared plus x plus 1. In manner we have two more sums, x power 4 plus 3x cube plus 3x squared plus x plus 1, x power 3 minus x squared minus of 2 plus root 2x plus root 2. You can solve in the same manner. Let's go for question number 2. Use the factor theorem to determine whether g of x is a factor of p of x in each of the following cases. So first one, the given p of x is equals to 2x cube plus x squared minus 2x minus 1, and they gave g of x is equals to x plus 1. So g of x is given means the value here, from here we can just find what is the value. So just g of x is equals to x plus 1. So therefore the 0 of g of x is, if I transpose this one to right hand side, then it becomes minus 1. So x is equals to minus 1. So this value will substitute in the equation. So p of minus 1 is equals to 2 into minus 1 whole power 3 plus minus 1 whole square minus of 2 into minus 1 minus 1. Now simplify, minus 1 the whole cube is minus 1. Minus 1 into 2, minus 2. Minus 1 the whole squared plus 1. So plus 1. Minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2 and minus 1. So minus 2 plus 2 get cancelled, minus 1 plus 1, so that becomes 0. Since p of minus 1 is equals to 0, therefore g of x is a factor of p of x. So previously they did not name anything as a factor, they gave x plus 1 as a factor. Here they have given with the name g of x is equals to x plus 1. Like the previous one, here also the same thing. So first we equated this to 0, that is g of x plus 1 is equals to 0, therefore x is equals to minus 1, and we substituted here and we solved, the answer became 0, therefore it is a factor, otherwise it is not a factor. Let's see for the second one. P of x is equals to x cube plus 3x squared plus 3x plus 1, and g of x is given as x plus 2. Same thing. So here g of x is equals to x plus min, therefore the 0 of g of x, if I transpose this, what will happen? X plus 2 is equals to 0, x will be equal to minus 2. So the value of x is nothing but minus 2. So you just substitute this minus 2 in this equation. So p of minus 2 is equals to minus 2 whole power 3 plus 3 into minus 2 the whole square plus 3 into minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 whole power 3 minus 8. Minus 2 into minus 2 plus 4. 4 plus 3, so 12. Plus 3 into minus 2, so minus 6 plus 1. Now simplify, so minus 8 minus 6 minus 14, 12 plus 1 13. When we just simplify this, minus 14 plus 13, it is minus 1. Therefore p of minus 2 is not equal to 0. Therefore g of x is not a factor of p of x. So if it is a factor, means this should be equal to 0, but we are getting some other number, therefore it is not a factor. Same way, we have one more sum. P of x is equals to x cube minus 4x squared plus x plus 6. In the same procedure, you can just solve that sum.